Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bye here. So, KvK Season 3 is going to start very soon for Kingdom 2361. So, we just got out of like KvK Season 2 like 3-4 days ago, and we got a new banner here for KvK Season 3, okay? A new season has arrived. The season time is from March 16, okay? March 16, 2022. And the kingdoms that will be playing KvK Season 3 in the group is gonna be from 2361 to 2392. So we have about, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks for preparation. Um so today's videos not a migration, like encouraging you guys to migrate to 2361 videos, but I do want to give you guys an overview of what Kingdom 2361 is about, in case you might want to migrate here, okay? Since I got quite a few people asking me, should they be migrating to 2361? What can I tell them about the kingdom, okay? So I'm gonna be a completely unbiased person here. I'm gonna give you guys an overview of the Kingdom 2361, and if you decide to migrate here, it is up to you, okay? You migrate here at your own risk. But I want to give you guys an overview of what we are. So, let's talk about last KvK, okay? So, last KvK, in terms of honor ranking, our kingdom is ranked number 5, okay? So, we are not a super big kingdom with that many players, right? Compared to other kingdom here. It doesn't say the kingdom number here, but we're ranked number 5. We're at 25 million honor point here, and rank number 1 is at 47 million. So you can see the comparison there between our kingdom honor point ranking compared to the other kingdom honor point ranking. For alliance honor ranking, we are ranked number 1 actually, right? So 61HX will rank number 1 at 17 million honor points, and we got Events and E2 at rank number 2 at 14.8, and then a whole bunch of other alliance below here. So even though we were not the most active kingdoms in terms of honor points, but we got one strong alliance that pushing for honor, okay? So we got rank number 1 for the alliance. We didn't get rank number 1 for the kingdom, but it's okay. So rank number 1 doesn't give you a lot anyway for the kingdom here. And for myself, I will rank number 200, whatever, in terms of honor points. So that is kind of like what happened. What was our rank in the last KvK? So we won KvK Season 2. It was a 5 versus 3, right? We were on the 5 kingdom side. We were fighting against 2 other Imperium, or like at some point one of the other kingdom also Imperium as well. But the other 2 Imperium kingdoms, they have a lot more players. I would say it was pretty fun and even fair fight. I would say, like I really enjoy it and we had fun. Okay. So next one, let's talk about Mightiest Government event. Okay. So Mightiest Government event in 2361. What do we do? Right. So we have a some fixed MGE, and sometimes we have a no fixed MGE. Depend. So you can see right here, Z1, the last season, right, season 17 was fixed MG. You can tell by the point is pretty low here, 24 million, 24.5 million for rank number 1 here, very low score. Season 16 was not fixed because it was doing KvK. Same goal for season 15 as well, it was also doing KvK. A lot of firing happening. Season 14 was fixed, right? We got 22 here, 19, 18, right? Fixed 20. Season 13 was not fixed. It was not in KvK. I think people were pushing power here. For some reason, the kingdom decided not to do a fixed MG. Right? Sometimes they do it. Season 12 was fixed, right? Season 11 kind of fixed here as well. 10 was not fixed, right? 9 was not fixed here. This one seemed like a fixed MGE here. Okay, 1 second here. My mom calling me. Hello? Okay, so that's the MGE list for 17 seasons. In case you guys are wondering how MGE is done in Kingdom 2361. So what we do, okay, so how do we run a fixed MGE, right? So for you to participate in MGE, you need to have a DKP poise, okay? So like for like a fixed MGE, you're going to need to have a DKP poise. And in Kingdom 2361, we're doing something called MGE auction or MGE bidding here, right? So for this one, right? So let's say if there are commanders in the an MGE commanders that you want, for you to be able to participate in that MGE, you had to make your bid on the MGE commander. Let's say if I have 100 million DKP points, and let's say if there are commanders that I want, I can use 50 million DKP points to bid on that commander, right? So let's say if nobody bid more than 50 million DKP points, and I will be ranked number 1. So it's gonna be come down from like higher to lower, right? So let's say if someone bid 100 million DKP points for one of the commanders, and I bid 80 million only, then he will get ranked number 1. So the highest highest bidder on the MGE will get the top number 1 spot, and the second highest will get the second spot, and so on and so on. So that is how like MGEs is run in 2361. I can see right here, this one is from the most recent MGE event. We got Baby winning the number 1 spot here with 36 million DKP points. So for Baby to win that number 1 spot, he has to spend 36 million DKP points, and he has to have that 36 million DKP points to bid on the commander, right? So like when he used 36 million DKP points, and he won't have that many points anymore for the next commander. And another thing is that you could have a 200 million DKP points, but let's say if you want to go for like a super like high sort commanders that might coming out in the future, you might be using a lot more points for you to win that MGE. So sometimes it's better for you to hold off on your points and wait until not many people going for the commanders, and maybe you have a higher chance of winning, right? As long as you have the amount of DKP points you can use. So that is something you need to keep in mind. So that is how like MGEs is run in 2361. Okay. Okay. What else can I tell you guys about 2361? So like 2361, I would say are mostly Asian, I think. Like we have an English speaker here, but I think mostly are Chinese and Vietnamese people player here. You can see in the Kingdom chat we have people speaking English here, right? Writing in English here. I can see right here. We got some Russian here. But like if you're looking at my H61 HX Alliance chat, we got some people here, like some Chinese people speaking English here. But like a lot of Chinese people here. I would say about 60%. I would say about 60% are Chinese, and about 25-30% are Vietnamese, and probably about 10% are international, probably. Most of the top player are Chinese. Like I think that is something I can tell you. I think most of the top player are either Chinese or Vietnamese. We got a couple like international player. But I think mostly are Chinese and Vietnamese here. So like in terms of show you guys the individual kills, right? For ranking here for individual kills for our kingdom. Rank number 1, we got some guy at 6.8, almost 6.9 billion kill here. I am at 5.6 at rank number 2. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3. Right, a lot of 3 billion kill points player here. Let's see at rank what we don't have a 1 billion anymore. 65, 66, 68. Around 67, right? We got 67 players that have more than 1 billion kill points, and more than 500 million kill points is what? Probably 140, 150 player, right? Around 150 player has more than 500 million kill points. Okay. In case you guys are wondering. In terms of alliance skill, we have two solid alliances. We got 61 HX is at 134 billion kill points, and we got 61 OT is at around 85 billion kill points here. HXL and HX03 are support alliance. A lot of Z player here are like original player. They're over here, right? 97 million ID here, right? Very, very young player here. They got caught up into the big boy KvK, right? So like original player. I think HXLL is mostly in international. I think. We got some old player here. 61 million ID. 28 million ID here. Pretty old player here. But a lot of the 28 million power player are like original native 2361 player. Um. So we got as I said, right, we got two solid fighting alliances, and we got two support alliances, and we got a whole bunch of farm alliances. In terms of alliance power, let's check on alliance power here. We got 61HX at 11.5 billion, 155 member here. We got 61OT is at 138 members at 8.2 billion. HXL is at 4.2 billion here, 142 members, and HX03 is at 1.7. Probably like they're missing a lot of player. They're missing a lot of players there. Maybe some people might want to go back to play another KvK Season 2. Maybe they migrated out recently. What else can I tell you guys about Kingdom 2361? So we got alliance kill show already. We got individual kill show already. Individual power show already. We got alliance power. Okay. Show more here in individual power. In case one more time. Resource gathering. Yo, bye. Rank number 1. 37 billion resource gather here for me. I'm such a farmer. What else can I tell you guys about 2361? We got a title group chat here, right? So if you migrate to 2361, you want to be added to a title chat, so that if you want to ask for a title, you gotta send your request here. I think a lot of kingdoms they do that group chat here for title. Instead of using the kingdom chat. What else can I tell? Zoom out the map a little bit to show the layout. So we got 61HX in red color, right? 61HX in red color here. And we got 61TO is up here, right, in pink. So red color here mostly, and pink color up here. Getting some of the holy size there. We got a building here. What else can I tell you guys about 2361? Okay, so another thing is that we also have an alliance that made to the final for the Osiris League season. As you can see right here, 61HX, which is my alliance. We are in the final, right? So like for you to get to the final, right, you do need to have a certain amount of a good player, and you need to have a good strategy, I would say, right? So you can say that we are pretty decent in terms of like organizing and strategizing any kind of tactic, you know. So that is another thing, right? In case you guys are wondering, I don't think it's gonna be possible for you anymore to be added to the team for this season, right? But you never know. If you are interested in to play with 61HX for the next season, you might consider. But next season is gonna be a lot harder, I think, because we gonna be fighting against some of the older team. But for this season, right, you can tell, right, compared to other kingdoms in our realm, right, which is also going to be in our KvK as well, we outperform them in a sense, in terms of like alliance performance for 61HX here. Other than that, I would say like overall, right, so far I would say Kingdom 2361, like, it's pretty well organized, right? Pretty well organized from what I'm seeing so far. So we got a a DKP system, right? We pay for a service that can help tracking player performance in KvK in terms of like doing events, major events like KvK bosses or some other protect the supply event or whatnot. Most of the time, I think it's like 13 UTC or like 15 UTC from what I saw so far. So that is I would say another thing you guys might be you guys might need to know before you consider migrating to 2361. Um, Other than that, I would say right we have a decent group of fighter here, right? I fought alongside them in last KvK, and I really enjoy it. Right, we got some really good fire, and I just can't wait to play with them another KvK. Right, it's KvK Sin 3 coming. Um, just had to prepare for my resources, make sure I am well prepared, and also had to prepare for Season of Conquest as well. As remember, you don't burn a lot of resources for KvK Season 3. Depend, but you never know, right? We might have a crazy fire in Kingsland, and we might just burn everything, right? So, uh, like other than that, mm, I don't know what else to tell you guys about Kingdom 2361. Like if I forget anything, right, feel free to just leave a comment in the comment section of the videos, and I will get back to you guys, okay? But just want to make a quick video to show you guys like an overview of what Kingdom 2361 is about, how we run things here, and if you are interested to join us, then by all means, right, at your own risk, right? Do not blame me if things don't work out, okay? I tell you guys what the kingdom is about. You make your own choice. If you want to migrate here, it's on you, okay? Not on me. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the videos, and a peace.